Hey guys, how's it going? tmanplays here with another YouTube video for you. And today we're going to be going over the Mnad division that's coming out with the Northag DLC. So to get into the division, we start off with a Kraka supply munitions truck, 300 supply for this, can also be transported via a CH-53G. We go and we have a ATMP cargo, which also has 300 supply. Little rover truck here. Seen this before in 2nd UK. We have a Unimog supply. Nice little model there. A Sultan command vehicle. Another Sultan command vehicle. A CH-53G munitions supply helicopter. A little command vehicle here. This is the fast one. You only get 2 availability on these. And then another Altus here, just a different little model there. One's Belgian, one's West German. It's the only difference there. Kind of like the model on this one better. Personal preference on which one you take. Moving on to the infantry tab, we have the machine gunners, which now come at 12 per card. That's one of the changes with this update. So you can see one of them, actually both of these are going to be forward deployable. So yeah, again, it just kind of depends on, I guess this one's slightly better accuracy. Can't exactly figure out why either. Either way, this one has slightly more accuracy. Then we move on. We have this one with the standard 35%. We have another 50 cal little guy here at 8. Cool new unit, the Mariner Dragon, which has 14 pen, 65% accuracy. It's basically a Dragon one on a little tripod there. Pretty cool. But you can get 10 of these guys, kind of spread them out in defensive positions. I really like these units. The Para Commandos come with a smoke grenade. They are forward deployable as well. I just really like the loadout of these guys and the general look of them. It's very nice looking units. Then we have the Genie Parachutiste, which have 4 Uzis, 2 little mini-me para, and then some satchel charges, also forward deployable as well. So pretty good, nice aggressive unit there. Comes standard upvetted as well. A para commando unit with the Law, 7 of the FNCs, and then a mini-me para. For a transport truck, you can get them in a Unimog with a Milan and a little machine gun there, or you can just bring them in a standard Unimog as well. These guys only come in the standard Unimog. Commandos only come in the standard Unimog as well. You can also get a Para Commando RL, which come with a really nice rocket launcher here, and they just come in the standard transport truck, which is pretty fast, good road speed all around. Moving along, we have some Gurkha rifles leaders. 6 HP squad there. Can bring them in a Chinook. A Gurkha AT group, 4-man team with 2 Law 80s. Pretty scary if you get that close to anything armored. And then another new unit, the Gurkha rifles. Have the Law 83 LSWs, 9 L85A1s, nice 12 HP infantry unit. Also have the Resolute trait, and you can bring them in a Chinook as well. You just kind of want to bring them in the air. A Gurkha Rover Wombat, which is pretty nice. Also has the reservist trait. It does come basically double upvetted, so the accuracy is going to be a lot better for this. Not forward deployable or anything, but seems to be a pretty decent unit for 45 points. I'd at least consider it there. The Mariners, nice 10 HP units. 1 Uzi, 6 FALs, 2 Saw Phalo, and then a Mag. You can also bring him to little Huey there. A Para Milan 1, which is forward deployable. Can bring it in a nice little Unimog with the Milan as well. Have an FS Jägerführer, an FS Pioneer, Para Engineer Leader, another para engineer, which these guys are also forward deployable. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, there's a lot of choices with the way you can build this deck with the different type of units. You'll kind of see a lot of the stuff is forward deploy, and a lot of it's kind of very similar in what it is. I would think the para engineers are going to be better than the FS Pioneer, just because of the double LSW. But like for example, if we look at like the para commandos here, and then a unit I haven't got into, the paras. You can see they're both 8-man teams. The British one though is going to have the double LSW, but like slight difference would be the AT. So you can see the paras are priced a little bit more, but then you have more ammo for the Belgian unit. There's just minor changes like that. Obviously, both forward deployable. So you just kind of have to figure out what you want, what works well together, or if you just want to kind of go one nation, not really split it up a much, you can do that as well. We do have some FS Jaegers in here as well, which have a slightly better with the Panzerfaust 3, just better pen there with the one extra pen, but less range. So there's all just compromises all over the place. You just kind of got to mix around, see what units you like. Milan 2 unit, and then another forward deployable Milan unit there, just paying 5 points for that forward deploy tax. I don't think I showed off the gun group, but yeah, there is a para gun group as well, which is actually pretty nice because it's a 6-man team with a Carl Gustav, 3 machine guns, 3 L85s. So not a bad unit. Pretty nice unit there. Moving along to the artillery tab, we have some standard 81mm mortars, some little 81mm cluster mortars, pretty interesting. Some 107s. A little 120mm mortar. The 105, the British one. And then a Belgian 105 as well. Moving on to the tank tab, you don't really have, actually, you don't have any heavy tanks in this. You're just relying on all these lighter vehicles. So the first thing we have is a Scorpion, which you get at 9 per card, 1 card. Then we get a Scimitar, a Weasel, which can be transported with the airlift trait here, and a CH-53. Pretty cool looking unit. We also get 2 cards of Weasel Toes with a Toe 2 on it. A Krakatoa, with just a standard ITOW, which can also be airlifted. A Striker vehicle. And a ATMP with a Milan 2 strapped on the top. Lots of ammo at 9 ammo for this thing as well. Which this can also be transported with a helicopter as well. If you see this little feather, it's called the airlift trait. But yeah, you can transport any unit with this tag in a helicopter. Moving on to the recon tab, we have a standard Gazelle, a Scout Hellarm, sniper unit, FE-101 Scorpion, Recon Scimitar, cool little Patroli Paracommando, can come in an Iltis with a machine gun on the top there, or they can come just in a standard Spartan if you want the armor and the smoke. Then the better one with the 6-man Eclairs Paracommando. Don't get the 18 pin on the rocket launcher there, but you still get 6 ammo, 14 shots, basically like a Panzerfaust. And you can actually get them in a really nice little transport helicopter here. Very nice speed at 270 kilometers per hour. So this is a fast little transport helicopter. Also has 6 HP, so it won't just die to 1 man-pad hit. Have an LSV M2 HP, which has pretty good road speed all around. Nice machine gun on top. And then we have the LSV Milan 2. Both of these come max vet, by the way, so that's why their accuracy is very high. So pretty nice little recon units there. An FS Jaeger Aufklärer. We have some Para Scouts. Pretty nice loadout. And then some Pathfinders, which is a nice 9-man team with 4 machine guns. So this is a very strong recon squad. And they do come double that as well. So lots of good infantry in this deck, as we're seeing. The AA tab, we have some standard javelins. A Kraka 20 mil. Kind of a funny looking little vehicle. Can also be airlifted. A VADS, basically like the pivots. Just got to transport it with a truck. The Sky Guard, which actually has really good range against helicopters. Basically has Gepard range. Really good accuracy as well. Just got to transport it around with a truck. But yeah, very nice unit here. Really good aircraft range as well. Have an ATMP LML. Basically just a Javelin LML strapped onto a little vehicle here. Pretty good speed on this thing as well. Get 1 cards of the Para Mistral unit. Really like the camo on these guys. Looks very nice. And then we get the Darkfire, which we also saw in our 4th Armored Division as well. Very nice, scary AA piece with the max range against the helicopters and a pretty good range against aircraft with 70% accuracy. So this is your best AA piece here. Moving on to the Helo tab, we have some standard Hell Arms. The next up Hell Arm with the 20 pin. And then a standard Bowpaw. And then the better version of the Bowpaw with the Hot 2. In the plane tab, we have the Mirage 5BA. Little rocket Mirage here, 30% ECM. Have a Mirage Bomber. A NF-5A cluster plane. Pretty cheap cluster plane. Is nice because it does have the 10 HP as well. We have a Buccaneer, which is a new aircraft to the game. New little airframe here. This one has just basically a lot of bombs. Have an LGB version of it. Then we have a Seed version. Not the best accuracy. Only 1 AIM-9 as well. Then we have an AT version. An F4FAA, which has the 4 Sidewinders, basically the shotgun fighter. These are really good. And then for 20 points more, you basically get the same thing. It just has 2 extra AIM-9Ls on it. So yeah, that's going to do it for the MNAD division. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.